This morning on The Dish, renowned Southern cooking expert Virginia Willis. Born in Augusta, Georgia, she loved her grandmother's Southern classics. And when the family moved to Louisiana, fell for Cajun cooking too.
After college and culinary schools in the U.S. and France, she began a multifaceted career as a chef, cooking show producer, and prolific author of 6 cookbooks, including a winner of the James Beard Award. Her latest, Secrets of the Southern Table, full of both recipes and Southern lore, was published just this month. For Virginia Willis, good morning. Welcome to The Dish.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
We love this table.
It's bright and beautiful, no?
Biscuits.
Yes.
And more. Take us across the table.
So we have here in the middle, it's a skirt steak with grilled Vidalia onions. And I'm serving that with a romesco sauce. And we can use peanut or pecan, but it's nuts and smoked paprika and peppers. The biscuits that you spoke of, it wouldn't be a Southern cookbook without biscuits,
True.
right?
No.
True.
So these are big biscuits, and they're called cat head biscuits. And the reason they're called cat head biscuits is because they're as big as a cat's head.
I love the name.
And then I have tomato, ginger, green beans. One of the things I'm excited about with this book is that the recipes are a little unusual. I'm drawing to different cultures, so this has ginger and tomato and cilantro. You're about to hopefully enjoy a
I'm
sip
headed right there.
of raspberry lemonade, and
It's
it can
very
be
pretty.
it can either be adult or not, right?
This is adult.
Adult, exactly. And then here I have a summer squash salad, and that's tossed with a lemon harissa and peach cake, peach upside down cake.
Fantastic. You mentioned the biscuits, and I want to kind of go there with your grandmother.
Yes.
And what was it about cooking when you were young with her that just sort of spoke to you?
It was really, the kitchen was my favorite place to be. And there are photographs of me, 3 years old, making biscuits with my grandmother. And I just really think that's so important to be in the kitchen with kids. You know, it teaches them history and math, and it teaches so many things. So that was just always the favorite place.
How did you get into cooking as a profession?
My first job cooking was actually on a TV cooking show.
It was.
As an apprentice for Natalie Dupree, exactly.
And what did you learn from her?
I always like to say that Natalie took me out of my mom's kitchen and exposed me to things that I had not been exposed to before.
Yeah.
Even though my mama is still a very adventurous cook.
Right.
Natalie just showed me more of the classic French technique, and it was fantastic.
You were also a kitchen director for Bobby Flay, for Martha Stewart.
Right.
When and why did you decide to then go out on your own?
So it really reached a point where I was making recipes for other people, and I wanted to start making my own recipes. And that's when my first book came out, 10 years ago actually, called Bon Appetit, Y'all. And it's recipes and stories from 3 generations of Southern cooking.
You have resisted the idea of opening a restaurant, which it's a direction a lot of chefs obviously
Right.
go. Why that?
Well, it's, there's so many different aspects of the culinary field. I often laugh that I might do it backwards, and when I'm ready to retire, I open a restaurant. Right?
Of course, I take a bite of the biscuit before I ask you this question.
I did the same
I know.
thing.
I'm sorry, they're very good.
yeah.
Can't resist. The stories you mentioned in the cookbook, it's not just about the recipe, it's the stories behind them. Why did you want to include something like that?
So this has, there are 8 chapters. There's 2 stories per chapter about a farmer, a harvester, a maker, a catcher. My friend and photographer Angie and I drove to 11 states over the course of 8 months to photograph for this book. So I really want to tell the stories of this richness and diversity in the South.
Well, I'm going to have you sign our dish, and as
Oh, yes.
if you could have this meal with anyone, past or present, who would it be?
I would have to say Dolly Parton. Dolly,
Superb choice.
she's an angel on this earth.
Yeah,
Yes.
superb choice.
At Dollywood, possibly.
Yes.
Chef Virginia Willis, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to have you. For more on Chef Willis and the dish, you can head to our website at cbsthismorning.com.